sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Make your money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. You got this far, right? You still watching? Are you still watching? I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that button for me. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. I want to talk about something really serious today. I want to give a fair trigger warning for anybody who has experienced domestic violence or experiencing at the moment. I just want to let you know that this is what we are going to be talking about in this video, and that my thoughts and prayers are with you guys, whether you survived it, going through it, trying to figure a way out. My thoughts and prayers are with you in this moment. Recently, a viral video has been going around of ex-NFL player Zac Stacy beating his ex-girlfriend, Kristen Evans, in front of their 5-month-old child. The video is so hard to watch. Whether you've been through it or haven't, just watching it as a human being, as a woman, seeing another woman brutally beat the way this man was beating on her was so hard to watch. I'm not going to show the video here. I will show you a clip, a picture from the video. You can look it up. It's everywhere if you want to actually see the full video if you haven't already. Very hard to watch. This man who is 3 times this woman's size, flinging her around like she's nothing in front of their child. It disturbed me so much to my core. Also recently, Ashanti was on Angie Martinez's show with her sister Shia, who also came out and expressed that she was in a domestic violence relationship with her ex-fiance, Slow. She was pregnant. The abuse caused her to have a miscarriage. He knocked her teeth out. And her mom and sister said that they were actually there in the house at the moment when this took place. And it's just, you just never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. A lot of times these women put on a good face in public, and behind closed doors they're going through hell. And then I'm coming across a lot of women on TikTok who are showing that they are being abused, whether they're showing the bruises or they're secretly filming the abuse happening. Recently, one woman, she told her man she was tired of the abuse and he burnt her home down. He set her home on fire. Again, another trigger warning. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a few clips I came across on TikTok of women dealing with this.
Oh, my kid, stop, man. Come on.
That camera hit a hole in the wall. If you got to, let it the fuck out.
Right now, the perfect time. We don't have no cameras on this bitch. Fucking do this shit. Come on.
Let it out.
Let it all fucking out. Back up. Stay right there. You need to call the police.
Hey, I gotta let you go. I'll call you back. Bye.
We know domestic violence is not something new. Unfortunately, women have been suffering from abuse for a long time. I know people who has been through it. My own mother is very vocal about experienced domestic violence in her past. I've been in situations that probably should not have happened and wasn't okay on both ends. And women are using these platforms to expose these men for the abuse. And I think that they should. A lot of times, especially back in the day, those options weren't there for women. You had to either deal with it or go and hide in, or, try your best to protect yourself and your family. It was a lot harder to get out of those situations. But women are now taking a stand and exposing these men for the abuse. But at the same time, there's so many people still protecting these men, such as their friends, their families, the law. Zac Stacy just got out on bond. I don't even understand why he received bond. Why was he given the opportunity to have bond, knowing that he did this to this woman, knowing that he can get out and decide to retaliate against her? I don't understand why he's out on bond at all. And it just makes me wonder, why are other people okay with protecting abusers? Why do you think people, when someone's doing something so wrong, why do you still protect them? Let's talk a little bit about it. And I'm gonna drop my 2 cents in on the situation. First of all, when I seen that video of Zac Stacy, it actually just it killed me to see him flinging that woman across the room the way he was, knowing how much bigger he was. The images that some of these women are putting out there, it just bothers me. But what bothers me even more in the situation with Zac Stacy, the girlfriend Christine, she expressed that his friends were protecting him. They were hiding him from the cops who were searching for him. And it obviously reminded me of a very familiar case, O.J. Simpson, when he allegedly killed his ex-wife, or his current wife, whatever, Nicole, when he killed her and went on a run, and he had family and friends that were protecting him. Same thing with Ashanti's sister's fiance. He's in the industry. There's a lot of people that still promotes him, puts money in his pocket, supports him. Let's not forget, everybody seems to forget Chris Brown and what he's done to Rihanna. It's almost like it never even happened. He's still the #1 R&B artist out there, and he's very much supported and loved by a lot of women, mostly. Knowing what he did to Rihanna all those years back, but people still protect him, people still support him. It disturbs me, and it makes me wonder, why do we protect these people? I was in a situation where me and my friend was walking home from work, and a guy, it was a young couple, they were arguing, and the guy's friend was standing in the street by his car, basically watching the altercation. And we're walking by, and we're kind of in the business, but keeping it pushing. This is New York. You never know what the hell is going on, what people got on them. You kind of just mind your business here. But we knew that the argument was getting a little out of hand, and it did raise our eyebrows. And we started to slow down how we were walking and started paying attention. Like, this man better not put his hands on this girl. As we got past them, how you can hear like a scuffle, and like the fence was shaking. So we both quickly turned around, me and my friend, and although we didn't see anything, it was very obvious that he had shoved her into the gate. And we kind of just stood there like, if he does it again, like we were gonna interfere. And then I looked at his friend, who was standing on the sideline, unbothered, not interfering, not telling his friend, calm down, don't do that. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen these situations happen where men are sitting on the side, whether it's their friend or whatever, and they're watching their friend abuse a woman, and vice versa. I'm not just saying, I do want men to do better, but at the same time, there's a lot of women out here that's physically abusive to their men as well. And people stand by, especially in those situations, because they're like, oh, it's just a woman hitting him. He can handle himself, and we don't interfere. And, these people get away with these things, and it's not okay. why are we always so quick to turn the other cheek? Like, oh, you know, I get it. Some people can change. There's people who were abusers, but they get help, the help that they need to figure out why they do such things. And I'm not saying those type of people don't deserve redemption, but at the same time, we have to start holding people, abusive people, accountable for their actions. If you know someone or you care about someone that you know is being physically abusive, mentally abusive, verbally abusive to their spouse, I think we have a responsibility to intervene. I know when it's strangers on the street, it can be scary because that can easily turn around and backfire on you. That person can have a weapon on them and you can lose your life. So I know it can be scary. But do something, even if you call the cops from a distance. But to sit by and watch abuse happen and not interfere or act like it's not happening or that's none of my business, it has to stop. No one deserves to be abused. No one. No matter what's being done, no matter how upset you are, no one deserves to be beat on or hit on, whether it's male or female. The amount of physical abuse I have come across on social media, the amount of verbal and mental abuse is not always about physical. What people like, what the baby did, so many other things, like these things are abusive too. Even if you're not putting your hands on someone, verbal and mental is just as bad, and sometimes I heard if not worse than physical, according to some. Something like that video with Zac Stacy, what he did to that woman, friend, brother, whatever. There's no way I could justify what he did. There's no way I would hide him from the law. He would have to own up to his responsibilities and deal with the consequences, because that was just disgusting. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think about this whole situation? Are we being too forgiving and too protective of these abusers because they're celebrities, or what is going on? Do you think that he should be out on bond right now? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is